Okay, so let me go through just a quick example of the name illusion. See if this doesn't help. So I'm going to grab a rectangle out. Now, something you may not have noticed or figured out in tutorials, etc. Up here in the right corner where it says ruler, go ahead and click, hold, and drag. Bring it down to the bottom left corner. And what that does is every time I click on a shape, I immediately know all my dimensions. So if you haven't been doing that, I probably should have said that early on. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make 70, 70, and 20. So step one, I'm going to make 3 rectangles. Control C, Control V makes a new copy. Control C, Control V makes another copy. I'm going to put him in the back. I'm going to change the color just to make it look like the video. So now I have 3 that are 70, 70, and 20, 70, 70, and 20, 70, 70, and 20. So that's step one. So let's make sure we get that done. Okay, step two, I'm going to scroll down to text. I'm going to bring text out. And honestly, for this demo, I'm going to leave it as text and then I'll make another word, maybe my last name. So Control C, Control V, I need 2 of these. I'm going to change that to long. And I did have this discussion with some people. You may probably should just do all capital letters. So that way we don't have parts of letters that are hanging below the surface, so to speak. So here's what I'm going to do. I need to turn each of these 90 degrees. Shortcut, click the arrow, click the text box, type in 90, and he's turned. Click this, turn so I can find my arrow, click my arrow, he's 90. Now, if you'll notice, when I turned it, half my text is below. So here's another shortcut. Click the item and click the letter D as in dog, and it automatically puts it level. Okay, so I'm going to move these back. So now I have to take my text, each text, and match the measurements, 70, 70, and 20. So I'm going to make this 70, I'm going to make this 70, and I'm going to make this 20. So that text is 70, 70, and 20. And just double check your measurements. I'm going to do the same to this one, 70, 70, and 20. So now they're all the same. So that's step 2, is getting your text set up and lined up. Okay, next up, I am going to select both of my texts and make them a whole. And now I am going to align one box and one text and group them. So this is kind of our next phase. Align them, make your text into whole, and then align them and group them. Align and then group. And yeah, so we are good. And check your numbers again, 70, 70, 20, 70, 70, and 20. So that's that step, is make the text into holes, align a box with a text, align a box with a text, and group them. So next up, I now need to make my new text boxes into holes. So make both of them into holes. Take one of them, turn them 90 degrees. So my arrow's down here, turn it 90 degrees. And then my final step, all I have to do is align everybody. Not quite my final step, but almost there. Align everybody. And group everybody. And this last step may take a little bit. just because Tinkercad, what I found out is Tinkercad just needs all that time to process. So if I look one way, there's one word text, and the other way is long. And then the final step is to go through and take ghost boxes and ghost out all of your letters. You want, I'll just show you real quick, you want all of your diagonals. I'm just showing you real quick all your diagonals that you want. So you want these diagonal letters going across here. All right, so that's that. Hopefully this helps a little bit clear it up.